Now, I am going to ask you a series of questions to which typically the answer is yes or no, okay?
Mm-hmm. It's
Very good.
okay.
Have you ever claimed to be a US citizen?
No, I haven't.
What is to claim something?
Claim is to say or declare.
Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No, I haven't.
Why not?
Because I am not American citizen. Only the American citizen can vote.
Do you now have or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No, officer, I don't.
Can you give me an example of a hereditary title or an order of nobility?
It's a queen, king, princess.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No, officer, I haven't.
What is to be declared legally incompetent?
Legally incompetence is people with mental problem.
And what is a mental institution?
Mental institution is a hospital for people with mental problems.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No, I don't.
Have you ever failed to file a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No, never.
Okay. Have you ever called yourself a non-US resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or any similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world?
No, I haven't.
You come from Cuba, is that correct?
Yes.
Aren't there a number of organizations in Cuba that are mandatory?
Unfortunately, yes.
And you didn't belong to them, or did you?
Yes, I belong to the CDR.
And why didn't you list them?
Because it's not a real organization.
What do you mean?
But it's an invent on the socialist system.
Were you active on your CDR?
Not at all.
Okay.
No.
Have you ever been a member of or in any way associated with the Communist Party?
No, obviously, never.
Any other totalitarian party?
No.
Any terrorist organization?
No, officer.
What is a terrorist?
Terrorist is an organization use violence against people or government, for example, ISIS.
Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence?
No, never.
What is to overthrow a government?
Remove a leader or government by force.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No, never.
What is to persecute?
Persecute is like discrimination for race, religion, political party. No me preguntaste por terrorist, por communist ni totalitarian party.
No. What is communism?
Communism is no freedom. For example, my country, Cuba or Venezuela.
And what is a totalitarian party?
Totalitarian party, people don't have a power. Government has a power.
Okay. Have you ever been involved in genocide?
No, never.
What is genocide?
Genocide is mass killing.
Have you ever been involved in torture?
No, never.
What is torture?
Torture is to hurt people to get information.
Have you ever been involved in killing or trying to kill someone?
No, never.
Badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose?
No.
Forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations?
Of course not.
Not letting someone practice his or her religion?
No. En el caso de forcing o try to force someone to have any kind of sexual relation, acuérdense que ahí eso es rape, porque es violar a una persona. Y no letting someone practice his or her religion is not allowed. No permitir que una persona practique su religión.
Were you ever a member of or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? A military unit?
No.
A paramilitary unit?
No, never.
A police unit?
No.
A self-defense unit?
No.
A vigilante unit.
No, never.
A rebel group.
No.
A guerrilla group.
No, officer.
Militia.
No.
Any insurgent organization.
No, never.
What is militia?
Militia is an official army. Ahí voy a hacer un alto porque las voy a decir todas. Military unit is the official armed force. Paramilitary, they act like a military, but they are not. Police unit is a law officer. Vigilante, they act like a police, but they are not. Self-defense, they protect the community against crime. Guerrilla, insurgent organization, and rebel group, they use weapons against government, against people. And the last one is militia, is an official army.
Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following? A prison or a jail?
No, officer.
A prison camp?
No.
A detention facility?
No.
Labor camp?
No, it wasn't.
Any other place where people are forced to stay?
No.
What is a prison or jail?
Jail is a place for criminal people. Prison camp is a jail for enemy soldiers. Detention facility is a place where people forced to stay. And labor camp is a place for people forced to work.
Mm-hmm. Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so?
No, I wasn't.
What is a weapon?
Weapon is a tool that you use to cause a person to die. It's an arms, it's a knife, it's a gun.
And what is to threaten?
Threaten is menace.
Did you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person, or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training?
No. Acuérdense que esta pregunta, si es una mujer, no tienen por qué preguntarle sobre servicio militar, por supuesto, solamente se lo hacen a los hombres. Pero sí le pueden preguntar, what is military training? How to use weapons or how to use guns, ¿no?
Did you ever
tendrían que hablar del servicio.
Did you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help in an armed force or group?
No, I didn't.
Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
I have never committed a crime.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
No, I haven't.
Now, you said that you crossed the border from Mexico to the U.S., is that correct?
Yes.
Were you detained at the border station when you crossed?
Well, I stayed there a few hours.
Okay, so when you crossed the border, what did you do?
I surrendered at the border and requested political asylum. And I had my interview with USCIS, and they allowed me enter the country.
Okay. That means that you have never been in jail, is that correct?
No, never.
Okay. The following questions will attest to your character. Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No, I haven't.
What is a drunkard?
It's a person to drink alcohol every single day.
Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution?
No, I haven't.
What is a prostitute?
Sell sex for money or pay for sex.
Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics?
No, never.
What is to smuggle?
Contraband.
Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No, officer.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No, officer.
Have you ever failed to support your dependents or
gambled illegally is play for money illegally.
Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony?
No, never.
What is alimony?
Alimony is payment to support your spouse.
Your former spouse. Have you ever made any misrepresentation?
Ex-spouse.
Ex-spouse. Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No, never.
Can you give me an example of a public benefit in the United States?
Public benefits could be food stamp, money, Medicare, Medicaid.
Have you ever given any U.S. government?
Question, listen, misrepresentation is tell a lie. For example, declare lower income to obtain food stamp or any public benefit, no? Could you?
Have you ever given any U.S. government official any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No, never.
What is misleading documentation?
Misleading is give information, but you hide the truth.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No, never.
Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No, I haven't.
What is to be deported?
Deported is send you back to your country of origin.
And what is to be removed?
Remove is when USCIS doesn't allow me to enter the country.
Removed.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's exclude. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Remove is return to the country where you are legal. I'm so sorry.
No worries. And to be excluded is not to be allowed into the country.
Yeah, exclude is when USCIS doesn't allow you enter the country, or USCIS doesn't allow me enter the country. I'm so sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Are any removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you?
No, officer.
Okay. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, of course.
What is the form of government of the United States?
It's a democracy.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I do.
What do you do when you take the oath of allegiance to the United States?
It's a promise to be loyal to the United States.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I am.
What is to do something willingly?
Do it voluntarily.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes, I am.
What is to bear arms?
It's to carry or use weapons to defend the United States.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes, I am.
Can you give me an example of non-combatant service?
For example, doctor, engineer, therapist, translator, driver.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes, of course.
Very well. Did you fill your N400 application by yourself or did you receive any help?
Ahí puede ser dos respuestas. I did it by myself or I received help.
Okay, en este caso es I received help. Is the name and signature of your preparer in your N400 application?
Yes.
Is all the information contained in your N400 application true to the extent of your knowledge?
Yes, it's true.
Now, do you have any questions before we finish?
I passed my test.
Yes, you did.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Okay.